for another stream. Let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back. It's another day. My hair's in the way. It's another day. It's a Monday. Okay, we're back in another week. Imagine streaming midday on a weekday. I should be doing something now, but no, I'm streaming. Let's go. Now I'm joking. How's it going? Hope you guys doing okay. Hope you guys are having a mega pog Monday. Let's go ahead and do ourselves a huge favor. Let's grab ourselves some lovely music. Flop stream playlist. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pete, and thank you. Yeet. Sunburn is an absolute poggy song. Yes, so basically, we are here for another stream. Gonna go ahead and play some more games. Essentially, we gotta continue on with our lovely builds in Minecraft. Yes. Essentially, in between streams, I've just been doing a little bit of, well, what would you call it? It's mainly AFK. Okay, it's mainly AFK. So that we can get ourselves a bunch of blocks ready so we can make our big old Mauis. We can continue making our big old Maui builds. So, what I'm going to do is let's quickly have a look around and see if there's anything else we need. I do not believe so. Lovely. So, let's get straight over there. So, yeah, I've basically just been AFKing at my moss farm. Nothing too much. Literally takes like 2 seconds to get like a shulker box worth. And also at stone farm. So, if we go back to our planet. Today, I want to start working on, I would like to be able to say I finished 4 villager stone guys today. Because essentially, we are just about finishing one side of this huge spherical sphere. So let's go and yeet ourselves through here and I'll be able to show you. We get out of here. Haha, guess good. And then up here, around here, goodbye. In here, my skills are absolutely unmatched. And then in here we go. But no, though, honestly, we've been doing good. We've been doing good, honestly. And then if we quickly eat ourselves into here as well, we're also on day 1,248. Jesus Christ, that took quick. That was a little bit quick. And now, bam. There we go. So this is the build that we've been working on. Very cool build. A very good planet build. We're doing very well on it. The main kind of ziggurat temple on top is being built, so we're kind of pogging there. I would like to add some statues in the future. But essentially, where we want to stay, or where we're going, is down here. So essentially, we're going to be making up, hopefully, about these four. These 4 guys by here, so that we can start connecting them all, hopefully. And I'll do some of these in my own free time. Because obviously, once we get these corner ones in, and once we get those designed, then you guys basically know the entire process. So I'll probably I'll probably just do this by myself. But obviously leaving the last one so that we can finish off together. But as well, yes, you plan to make the amnesia room in Minecraft with the warden? I think we've already got that. Honestly, I think we've already got a version of that with our ancient city. So, unless I want to add some torture rooms, I wouldn't really want to add any more into that. But no, though, to be fair, I got plenty of builds planned. But it has given me some ideas on how to, like, kind of, maybe like some sort of, well, ritual type planet. That would be quite cool. Like maybe what we can do is we can have this, like, obviously a huge sphere, maybe, I don't know, undead like, and at the bottom there's this huge ritual. Well, I guess it would be cipher possibly, like kind of like coming out of the ground. It'd be quite cool. But no though. So stone, moss, brilliant, and then we can go ahead and put the rest of the moss then into here. So literally, we've got almost a full shulker box worth of, well, pretty much a full shulker box worth of moss there. That's fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to yeet some of these axes, because we don't need the axe, don't need the shovel. We'll have the ender pearls on us just in case if anything happens. Okay, what can I say? Yeet that. And now we need ourselves some mossy cobblestone, mossy stone brick, and then very cool. Very cool, very swag. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? There we go. And then 2 more. There we go. Brilliant. Absolutely fantasticals. And then we can eat the rest of this. I'm probably going to keep like a stack of moss blocks on this, so that we're just ready to go at any time. But I believe that is everything we do need. I think so. Yes, let's go. Just spawn husks and iron doors in builds complete. Exactly. There we go. There we go. Oh, so, yeah. Perfect idea. Perfect idea. Oh, wait a minute. I think this... Wait a minute. I just realized something. I think the game might be a bit too gamma-y. There we go. I thought so. Yeah, it... I just realized because of the fact that I had to turn up the gamma in Amnesia so that everybody can actually see what I was doing. The game looks a lot more brighter than it actually should. But yeah, just spawn husks. Yeah, exactly. Just spawn husks. Iron doors. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's exactly what I want. Yeah, exactly. Completely eats the whole point of having a build by AO. But no, though. So, I really want to start working on these corner ones. Because essentially, they're so weirdly placed. Because of the fact that, like, this whole section by here is going to be so weirdly placed. It's going to be interesting to see how we can kind of make anything out of it. So, because if we go ahead, like, my eyes, I can't, I can see. I can see. Oh, imagine. To be fair, though, I'm not going to lie, though. I keep on thinking about it, but Amnesia's ending was so good. Like, genuinely, but to be fair, though, I do have a game in mind now that we're going to be playing next. So, do not worry, it's not going to be the end of variety gameplay. I do have a game lined up, ready to go. Basically, now we're just kind of... I want to kind of work on this a little bit more, though, before we do go ahead and try a new game. Because you know me, okay? We gotta check in. Okay, we gotta do our check-in. Okay, we gotta do our bit. Okay, gotta do our bit. But if we go through here, though, and yeet ourselves down, we just gotta try and do a somewhat same setup as we did over here. So obviously the first two blocks are normal, and then it goes stared up. So now what we can do is if we grab ourselves some stone brick, and then mossy stone brick, lovely jubbly, we can start building our way up. I believe this is not going to be too difficult. Please, I'm going to probably eat my words. I'm probably going to have them on a nice old platter. Okay, but we can at least hopefully bring some sort of optimism. Because obviously, there is going to be because of the fact that these guys are on the corner, it kind of mean they're a bit skewed. So, and hopefully, because of the fact that I kind of took the time to measure out each one of these, maybe we wouldn't have a bad time. So let's go ahead, yeet ourselves through here. We need to go and pillar ourselves up to about, well, around about where these are, actually. Wait a minute, let's have a look. There we go. So we need to pillar ourselves up to about here with moss, with a mixture of moss and stone brick. And then everything else will just kind of follow them. So if we go a little bit like this, there we go. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. There we go. Let's go through here. And then go through there. And hopefully now, we are pretty much almost there already. Let's go. Big stone balls. Exactly, man. Oh, I'm so glad we're on the same page. I'm so glad we're on the same page. How's it going, V? How's it going, man? Welcome on in. We're making big old bowls. Big old bowls. We love bowls here. Oh, we do love bowls here. We do love a good old bowl or two. Hopefully you're doing okay, man. We're just working on the corner villages right now. And they're already looking very strange compared to their straight counterparts, but we gotta try our best. We just gotta try our best. But sadly, Flop don't have them big. What do you mean? No, oh, wait, hey, I built this ball. Oh, you mean that ball? That is very mean. My G, you are assuming a lot, okay? You don't know that. Nobody knows this. The thing is, though, I've bought my balls, okay? Huge. Humongous. Okay, okay. My tennis balls, man, they are humongous. People are proud of my ones. You bought them? Yeah, no. They're my tennis balls. Okay, pay to win, man. Pay to win. Honestly, what is this conversation? What is this conversation? Look, okay, I've had better conversations, but hey, yo, what can I say? What can I say? Look, the thing is, though, is that pay to win or not, okay, I did watch, like, one... Let's be fair. I remember, actually watching a video earlier about pay to win in, what was it, Total War Arena. That was very funny. Also, there's actually a really good YouTuber I'd suggest. His name is Nerd Slayer Studios. He's actually really, really good for, like, basically death of a game. So it'll go through, like, games that have just absolutely flopped. No pun intended. The games that absolutely flopped, and just kind of explain like their whole history. And it's really interesting. It's interesting. Illegal, you can't have ball in Minecraft. Well, I defied everything. Look at this massive ball. Okay, it is in fact a sphere. Just a very cubey sphere. Average boys sleep over conversation. Exactly. But basically, nah. Like obviously it goes to like do depth of game and all that kind of stuff. And this YouTuber called Nude Player Studios, and yeah, it just goes. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. But either way, though, but what if you can make a cubic sphere so big it looks sphere? Well, that's the thing, though. That's what basically humanity's like. Okay, there's so many different atoms in a body of something, okay, that you'll never actually find. Like the atoms are jagged, okay, maybe, possibly, maybe reality is Minecraft, where everything's actually really, really cubic, but yeah, we don't know that because we're so big. There you go, in Minecraft. What if there was no height limit? What if there's no height limit? Jesus Christ. I'm happy there is a height limit, though. Because I would be so annoying trying to climb, like, the most tallest mountain. What would be, like, the tallest mountain, though, made in the game? That would be really, really cool. What if there was a height limit IRL? Honestly, man, that would be... Well, you don't know that. Okay, this might be the reason why everybody thinks the world is flat. Okay, maybe we can't surpass the height limit. Is that the reason why? Oh, there we go. We've just helped Flat Earth's arguments. There is a height limit IRL, so we can't see if the world is a sphere or not. The government has put a height limit. You shall not be anything over 6 foot past. So, yeah, we're screwed. Because every flat earther is like under 6 foot. Let's go. There you go. There are people in the flat earthers community all around the globe. See, this is what's funny, man, is that they contradict themselves so much. I don't know. Flop's talking like he is any taller. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm stuck here as well. Okay. Look, I'm not escaping this either, man. I'm not escaping this either, man. I'm stuck here with everybody else. It's a good day to be alive. What can I say? I don't know though. I just think that there's hardly with any conspiracy, like, yeah, there has to be some sort of like, there has to be some sort of reason behind it. Like you kind of think that maybe, wait a minute, with the whole like flat earthers argument, I understand that maybe we can't see well, obviously we can't see the Earth from above, but what does okay? So let's say that it's real. The Earth is flat. What changes? If the Earth was flat, what changes? Nothing. At least maybe it was like conspiracies against like the John F. Kennedy assassination or whatever. At least like it kind of contributes to like a wider story. Maybe it contributes to like a like maybe a reason why it all happened. But what does making the world flat? What is this? Pearl Harbor explains flat Earth theory. The Pearl Harbor? What do you mean by that? I might have to look that up, actually. Also, get this out of the way. I don't need it. Government reveals aliens are real. Cocos are fake. What's fake? And now the world has a height limit. Honestly, I think we're just like, as a human race, we're gonna fail. How could have Japan flown from Japan all the way to USA, Hawaii if it wasn't a globe. If it wasn't a globe. Oh wait, really? So how could have Japan flow from Japan all the way to the USC Hawaii if it wasn't a globe? Well, oh blood. Okay, these guys are making some strange things up because that's just how things travel. That's it. Oh wait, so the Pearl Harbor theory. Let's have a look at that actually. Pearl Harbor theory flat Earth. I wonder if I can try and get that. Was attacked by I do explain Pearl Harbor. There you go. They don't. In fact, they don't mention Adam Richards' flight. Okay, I see. I'm looking at it now. Jesus Christ, man! I can't. We can't get enough of it. It's not a theory. It's a war. It's not a theory. It's fact. Okay, that's what it is. It's not a theory. It's fact. I don't know. It could be. I get what you mean. Yeah, exactly. But it just explains Earth is a globe. Okay, I see. And it's indeed not a donut. To be fair though, let's be real here. Actually, okay, let's put out a better question. If the Earth was a shape, what shape would you want it to be? Okay, let's forget that planets exist. Okay, let's say that my whole planet build is just redundant. What would you want it to be? Triangle, like a 2D triangle. Not a pyramid, just a 2D triangle. Okay. That's really specific. That is like strangely specific. Okay, so I guess but like what would be at the corners though? So let's say if there was obviously a like a 2D triangle, what would be at the corners? Like would they just go off? Would they conjoin? Would it be like 3 massive pillars of destruction and hope? Is it just gonna be one huge bloody diagram? Imagine. Not a pyramid. The shape of Italy. Okay, I see. See, yeah, okay. Earth would be a tasty donut. Honestly, fair. Actually, it would be a tasty donut. Honestly. Wait a minute, let me quickly as well go through this. To be fair, though, that's the thing, though, is that, like I was saying earlier, it doesn't matter what shape the Earth would be. Like, I think when it comes to conspiracy theories and when it comes to just theories in general, they're made to be debunked. They're made to be, like, questioned and maybe hopefully go toward a better truth. Hopefully made to like, help understand the truth. But, like, what would help from, like, understanding that the world's flat? Well, whilst there's so much evidence that it's not. I don't know, it's just interesting to me, because obviously, there's so many more pressing matters. Let's get some more stone. Waterfalls on the edge? See, that's what I think. Maybe you can go onto the other side of well, maybe on the other side of the planet. Maybe on one side, you have, like, obviously the main planet itself, and maybe you got the upside down. Oh, the upside down. We got limbo in real life. Oh god, let's go. I can get behind this. Also, as well, this is gonna get tricky. So we're gonna need to have this. Jesus Christ, this is gonna get tricky. So, because obviously we're working on such a weird angle here. Do you know what? If the whole world was a villager, at least it'll give me a better idea about how to build this. Okay, so let's go down here. And then go down maybe one more time. There we go. So we're going to be pushing this down about 4 blocks, it seems. That's obviously 4. That's obviously 4. And then hopefully one more then. Cool, yeah. If Earth was any other shape than spherical, its gravity would be uneven. Oh yeah, not that shadow of a doubt. But do you guys think that the Earth is a perfect sphere? Because nothing is perfect. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a perfect sphere. It's actually been proven that Yeah, it is far from being a perfect sphere. Basically, it's actually like a really, really weird, cylindrical thing. Like, it's mega dented. It's mega dented, like me. It's full on dented. Because obviously we got so many creeks and stuff. However, though, I did see though Neil deGrasse Tyson, our number one, what was it? One short of him, kind of explained that if you were to shrink Earth down into like I don't know, like a tennis ball, it would be the most perfect sphere we would ever see. Like more spherical than basically what we have at the moment. How would the sun and work? There we go. How would the sun and moon work with a flat Earth? I guess maybe like the sun goes to the upside down and the moon goes to the upside down as well. Earth is an egg. I knew it. It's an egg. Oh no. So what we're gonna be hatching though? That's a big question. What we're hatching though? That's oh no no. Oh no, we're gonna hatch something. Oh no no. Oh, this doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. The Gravity Falls music just came in just on time. Exactly. Also, to be fair, I do want to get into Gravity Falls at some point, but literally, my brain hole is not in functioningville. Okay. Also, I need to make this a little. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna kind of keep to this. Basically, what I'd like to do. So whilst we're here, is make all these villages' hands and arms basically like be together, so that they will have this like one massive circle. So we could even make like a pathway out of this if we wanted to. I think that'll probably be a really cool idea of this kind of, well, of explaining this whole deal. So if let's say for example we do a bit of this action, bum bum bum. And then bum bum bum. So this will be like the first part, I believe. This is gonna get very tricky. There we go. We are hatching the friends we made along the way. Oh god. We're hatching the friends we made along the way. I guess so. Yeah, I guess we're hatching the friends. That's a bit spooky though. Why are we smart having this discussion? I have no idea. Anyway, gotta go for a moment. No problem, V. Thank you for just dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Now, it's just interesting though. This is no different to like physics. Well, I don't know, theory in physics or theory in anything, but just more memeable. Okay, this is just more memeable physics. Let's go. We're going Big Bang Theory on this. To be fair, though, I did actually watch the Big Bang Theory a little bit. Actually, yeah, I've completely forgotten to tell anybody about that, really. Basically, I watched actually a little bit of the Big Bang Theory. It's not that bad, but then I kind of realize that, like, it's actually really... It's actually not as good as I thought it would be. It's like literally any other sitcom from around that era, but but the guys are like geeky, but don't actually talk about geeky stuff. It's actually interesting. That's me thinking like, oh wait a minute, maybe my brain hole will be kind of activated now. Nope, we do not have that here. We do not have that here. What do you mean? Dream XD would be proud. Oh, Dream. Things. Oh, Dream. Oh, Dream would be proud about a lot of things. Okay. But I don't think me watching Big Bang would be make him proud. Bloody hell. But no, though. So let's go ahead. Let's yeet this around here. So hopefully you guys get my kind of point, though. Blazingo, god damn it. But to be fair, it was memeable for at least the time that I did watch it, though. This is such a strange corner to work with. That's me thinking like, oh yeah, I do. This would be easy. Yeah, this would be easy. Yeah, I can make a build like this. Yeah, definitely. Now I'm starting to realize that corners is really bad for these kind of patterns. Imagine. There we go. Yeet through here. And hopefully... Blah, 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 blah. And... Okay. So basically what we'll do now is I will basically bring this back up. However, I need some water. I need to juice my brain hole. Mm. Mm. We should drink some water. Water's good for you. Water's 10 out of 10. Definitely would recommend. Honestly, that water, pog. So, we're going to bring this up by 1. And see what we can try and do here. So it's up by here, and then it's going to be 3 down. And same thing goes for here. And we're going to basically bring this all the way up. Oh, no. I do not. I do apologize. Wait a minute. I need to make sure that this is actually... Okay, so I think I actually did this wrong a little bit. I think it is wrong a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I need to actually have this 1 more block up. Oh, no. We're already starting off great. And hopefully... I should be fair, and then that will be exactly on the same level. And then... okay, coolio. So basically, what I'm trying to do here, and this is obviously going to be 3, so we definitely need this to be back down. There we go. I just need to quickly push this back. Yep. Bomb. Okay, I'm going to try and actually get back up here. I'm just going to try and get back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. No. I need to break it. I need to break the bottle. I need to break it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then hopefully, this should leave... Okay, I need to leave like a 2 block gap at the back. So I believe that this is all I need, actually. And then we'll go for 1 more by here, I believe. Screw it. Absolutely screw it. Actually, I might have to pull that down by 1. Maybe you go back to the same level, maybe? Because of the fact that this is up here, I need to be on the shoulder length. Or shoulder level. So I don't believe it's actually the same on either side. So it should end up like that. Oh, I see. So I actually did that one as well on that side. Oh no. Oh no. That seems to be a bit of an issue. Oh no. Oh, this seems to be oh god. Okay. I'm thinking. That kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. Oh no, I need to get this on the same level. So I've got a bit of a feeling. I'm probably going to guess that maybe having it by here will be a good idea. But then again, that would maybe-ish work. Because obviously this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be... Okay, so I can kind of see it working. It's just that obviously right now it's kind of out of sync. But this should leave at least 2 blocks at the top here for... Okay, cool. This is exactly what we need. So basically it's going to leave about 2 blocks so that we can make up the shoulder. And then it will go down. So before... And this is why I wanted to stream it first. Because this is basically what I'm going to be doing for the next I don't know how long. Imagine. And boom, boom. And then yeet those 2. And then this is actually on the same level. This is actually right. This whole like leveling is right. We just need to make it a little... We need to make the shoulders a bit more better. That's the only deal. And then this is obviously all right as well. And then this is going to go then into this. Well, to be fair, we might have to take out the bottom part of this area. But that's fine. And the same thing goes for by here. We're going to need to push that down to about that. And then we're just going to yeet all this. We're just going to yeet all of this. A little bit like so. A little bit like so. And then this is going to go about to here. To about 4-ish. The only deal, though, is I might have to go and purse around. Oh, God. And then boom, 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 boom. And then boom, boom. So it's basically going down a little bit more. So this, by here, should start curving around this area. There we go. So, and then that would make sense then, because this is only going to be a 3. Nice. It's coming alive! It's coming alive! Oh my god, I didn't think this would happen. Why am I building this back in? No, it's supposed to be in. Oh god. And yeet that as well. There we go. Cool, yeah. And then kind of go around this corner a little bit like so. Same thing goes for there. We're gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to bring this down, I believe, as well. So basically, we're gonna need to make a bit of a curve with this. A little bit like that, a little bit of a pointy curve, but that should be okay. I think that shouldn't be too hard to do anyway. And essentially, all we need to do is that we just need to go down here again to pull it down by 1. And same thing goes for each. Basically, each time we step up another layer or another level horizontally, we need to bring it down by 4 blocks. So it's a little bit awkward because I'm trying to build up from like literally on top of that, but this should be okay now. So now all we need to do, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. So as long as we have this like even Steven, we should be fine. As long as we have that be even Steven, we should be a-okay. So there'll be a corner around this side. Like about 2 blocks, I believe. About because it does go back by 1 block. We could actually even bring this down by 1. But then I'm going to have to push it back by 1. And I don't believe that's how the shoulders of the villages work. But that would make them like... that would make it a little more better, actually. Because if I was going to look at it from the side, I think that this would be some sort of shoulder coming down. But now that I'm looking at it, we can actually have a little look. We can use this as like a little bit of a reference. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps coming down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. So this does need to lead to a 2. That will kind of go into that level. So yeah, I think we definitely need to try... Yeah, we're going to need to try this idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It needs to be on that layer though. Like for it to work properly, it kind of needs to go like this. I believe. So, anyway. But then again, it is going to a curve. So, maybe I might be getting it wrong. I think, okay, do you know what? I got an idea. We're going to keep it like this, because at least this would make some sort of sense. this by here would make some sort of sense, because this goes from the front to the back by 1. Same thing goes from here. It goes from the front to the back by 1. And then this should hopefully then be about only about 6 steps. So like, for example, if we go ahead, back down here, onto the 4th step, on the 4th block, there we go. And kind of build these up. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it hopefully should be on the same level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. It works. This is the best I can make it work. This is the best I can make the shoulders work. Considering that I'm working on a curve. I'm working on a curve, man. This stuff sucks. Why does it have to be so hard? Why can't it just be easy? Just go copy paste. And then go like this. So I believe now all we need to do is just make the nose. Which is going to be 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it'd be around about here we need to make the nose. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Nope. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, what? This is gonna be so confusing. Ah! Because there's only 4 blocks. I do apologize. I do apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we're going to be having the nose. Go down about 3 blocks. A little bit lateral. A little bit lateral. So hopefully, now, that should count. Also, we need to make this 2 blocks out, though. So he's got a bit of a nostril action going. He's got a bit of that nostril action going. Ow. But it's going to be like a little bit of an awkward 1 block out. But I'll see how that works now. Wait. Also, then we need to now ourselves some torches so that we don't get Endermen spawning. Because, Jesus Christ, they're very annoying. And I think that's everything we can do for now. Let's go and see how this is looking. That is some... what is going on? What is going on? What is going on here, then? That nostril is looking very, very strange. Maybe we don't need to go exactly 1-to-1. Maybe we don't have to go exactly 1-to-1. See, this is... Okay, so... But the thing is that this is actually interesting because it's giving me a challenge. This is actually challenging my building a little bit. This is definitely challenging my building a little bit. Okay, so maybe what would help is that if we build up the arms a bit more. Because the thing is, though, is that by here, like, they're not connecting as much as I would like to. So maybe by doing something like this, kind of build them out just a little bit more. And then do a little bit of this action all the way up. In the dance, I don't wanna talk about living in the past, baby. Good song. And then go up another 4. Go by that. So technically, we're just kind of thickening this boy up. Yeah, we're just thickening this boy up. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're cool. We're Gucci. And then this shoulder then needs to go up by 1 more, I believe. Because obviously it's going to be a 4 block. Well, to be fair, if that's going to be 4 blocks, then we need to have it be even more bigger. So we're going to maybe have to have the shoulder come out a little bit more like so. A little more prominent. And then, kaboosh. There we go. There's never going to be anything easy about this. There's never going to be anything easy about this. But, ayo. At least by doing this, at least once, we get to kind of get more practice in terms of angled building. And then it's going to be about 4 blocks in length. And then we'll just kind of follow us down then, all the way. We're just going to follow it down all the way. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then same thing goes for here. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. And then 1 more by here. Boom, boom. Boom. Delicious. So there's at least 2 blocks coming out. That's pretty... Okay, so also, to be fair, the by here needs to definitely be worked on. Definitely needs to be worked on. Definitely. Definitely needs to be worked on. See, this is where we're going to have to make something shorter. And some things larger. Just so that it kind of fits in with the curve. Like by here, for example, this is all flat for some reason. We can definitely combine those both. So that they're more curved. And hopefully, we can maybe break this part back here. That will line up basically perfectly. This is still jagged. That's about 3 blocks in length. Okay. It's starting to come together. Slowly but surely. I'm thinking then, if we just do something like this to maybe help with the No, that's definitely not going to help. No, that's definitely not going to help. We just need to be smart with how we make up these corners. That's the main deal. We just got to be smart with how we make up these corners. So, let's say, for example, we start working on the next shoulder now. We'll have a bit more of a better idea about how we're going to copy it. So, obviously, this is going to be going out in 4s. And then back here. That's the thing, though, is that back here will actually be different as well. So, as long as we have, like, about 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to need to definitely make that a little more taller. We can still be able to get, like, hopefully the same effect. So we'll stop up here, I believe. And it will just start to kind of building out the shoulder. So they're almost shoulder to shoulder, but they're more like arms. They're more like arms conjoining. And we'll do something similar to what we did on the other side. And hopefully that should help us have a decent idea about what we're going to do. As long as we get ourselves a torch, should be fine. And now it's all about just doing a bit of this action. Just doing a bit of that action. 3, 4. And then a little bit more like this. 4 blocks out. 4 blocks out again. Give me all those blocks. Give me all those blocks, goddammit. You fiend. You fiend. And also, we'll try and go... Actually, to be fair, what we'll do is we'll even go down by 1 more block. Because what I think is that if we can try... this might be actually... Let's have a look from the back. This actually might help if we look from the back. Okay, so that's actually helping me a little bit more with how these shoulders are going to anatomically work. So, yeah, I think we're definitely going to have them up be by here. So I think we made this a little bit too short anyway. Oh no. Here comes the pain. Here comes the pain and suffering. But then the thing is, though, either way, with this, we'll be able to know how we can kind of, like, sculpt them as time goes on. There we go. So basically, like, later, what we'll do then is that we'll just kind of refine all the edges. Like, we'll literally... like, we'll actually, like, make something out of stone, which we are. And hopefully, it should look good in the end. Obviously, with some edges smoothed out, with all that. So, for example, we'll go for this. We'll go for a little bit of that. So, these are going to be all 4 blocks. That one's going to kind of just come down either way, I believe. Which is fine. Yes, there's a torch by here. And again, all these will go up by 4 blocks. But then we'll go down by 4 as well. Kaboosh. Kaboosh. Interesting. That's fine. And another few by here. Kaboosh. Kaboosh. And then kaboosh. Kaboosh. See, this might have been what we actually needed. This might have been what we've actually needed. And then I think one more. So as if we kind of like basically make that a little more cornered. Okay, okay. The arms are looking a little bit more better now. They are looking better slightly. They're getting there. I think we need to fix up these shoulders a bit more though. Definitely need to fix up these shoulders a bit more. So that hopefully they're about 4 blocks in length. And then we can possibly even as well do a little bit of this action. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So we could try to copy this then onto the other side. Okay, I can't be using fireworks. Okay. I can't be using fireworks. So how did we do it? Okay, so we need to make it at least 2 blocks. Wait a minute, let's go over here. Wait. There's obviously going to be 4 at the side of it when it's coming down. So the size coming down is going to be about 4 blocks. And then it's going to come out as a 2 on the other side. So, okay. I can kind of see where I'm going with this. Maybe I don't even need that. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. Who could have imagined that? And I think we just need to kind of bring this back maybe by 1 more. Possibly. Because that is kind of coming back. Maybe this is what's kind of screwing us up a little bit. Because there's no corners on that side. Like, there's no, like, flat parts. The only flat parts is around here. So we can even, like, kind of replicate that by just doing that. I think this might have been one of the reasons why this wasn't going as well. Is that maybe we just kind of made it a bit too small. Okay. Obviously, this is going to be a 4. Let's go ahead and just quickly change that. But we shouldn't have such a huge gap. I'm going to go and get myself some more stone. But how's it looking though so far, though? It's coming together. It's definitely coming together. It just, because of the fact that it's so curved, it just looks very weird. It just because it's curved, it just looks very weird, whilst everyone else is, like, very, very flat. So there we go then. What we'll do, so grab ourselves some more stone. Like I said, we'll take out all the parts that we don't need later. There's just the whole roughing it all out. Because this side I'm happy with. I'm actually happy with this side. So if we can just kind of copy what's on this side to that side, that'd be great. And I'm thinking what we could even do with that. Because this is kind of coming back, so... Maybe. As long as we come out by 4 blocks each time, there shouldn't be, hopefully, anything that goes out more than 4 blocks. There we go. We can possibly have something like this going. I'm thinking we can even yeet this shoulder part by here. So that's a bit more cornered. Okay. And then as long as we can try and make this 2 blocks. Well, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. Because we'd have to essentially shorten all this part down by 1. Which already, it's fine. So maybe this is actually right. Maybe this is where we need to go with this. The only problem is, though, is that this is kind of going 2 blocks. Yeah, so we kind of need to make... we do here? Because right now, this is kind of going up by 3 blocks instead of 2. So I'm trying to think about, like, how we could fix that. But I don't think we can fix it, though. I don't think we can. Because unless we're going to have to change a lot of this. Like, a lot of it. I don't think there's any way we can actually change that without looking very scruffed. Okay. So let's have a little look at it. That works. Because obviously, if you think about it, like, he's looking at us from the side. Okay, I gotta be careful, that enemy was looking at me weird. Obviously, if you think about it, like, he's pushed up. Think about it like this. He is pushed up against that villager. So his arm is back into him, but then he's getting pushed by the villager in front. So his arm is kind of coming back. So his arm's also coming inward. His other arm's coming inward, which will be his left. So right now, his right is getting pushed back, whilst his left is getting pushed forward. To be side by side with the other guy. So that would actually make sense. That would actually make sense. That actually genuinely makes sense. Like, so okay. With this hypothesis now made, we got to essentially just bring this down We can possibly try now to make this a little more curved inward. We could even push this back by one more, but I think this is just fine. I think this is generally just fine. The only thing I have a bit of an issue with is this part by here. I don't think there's any other way of us making that look good. No, that's not really any good way of making it look good. It's kind of like making this whole side more longer than it is. But then again, it can also be copied over on this side. Let's have a look. Okay. So maybe what we're looking for here is to kind of push his arm a little bit more onto this villager's arm by here. Let's give it that a shot. So that it's covering it just a bit more. Maybe we can corner this. Oh, no, this would kind of break this whole symmetry thing we have going on here, by here. So maybe we'll just push down by one more. And then maybe we can go like this. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that. Honestly, that works. Maybe, I think, to be fair, though, I think we could possibly push this back by one. A little bit like so. There we go, so there's not so much encroaching on that side. And there we go. I think this is what one of the villages would look like. One of the corner villages would look like anyways. I think we could definitely fix the nose up to be a bit more bigger than what it is. Because right now there's like 5 on that side and then 5 on that side. Maybe we don't have to. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't have to then. Essentially, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to make it as like anatomically correct as possible. Well, to the best of my abilities anyway. So maybe we could possibly, because obviously this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. The only way we can possibly think about doing this is honestly by pushing it over to this side, because this would make it 4. I've got an idea. Maybe we don't even need to push the nose out by a little bit. Maybe we could just keep it on the inside. And then go and chuck ourselves into the corner. Yeah, so that is a little annoying. Because it's like his nose, it's like his face is kind of looking a little to the left, whilst it's trying to be middle. We're trying to make this boy look middle. It's possible anyway. Maybe if we make it a little more bigger, possibly? Nah, it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. That's okay. That's fine. What I'm going to do then, I'm just going to push these down. And we're going to keep to a 2-block nose. We're going to keep it to a 2-block nose. Very bog. Very cool. 10 out of 10. Thumbs up. So, the only thing I need to kind of think about doing here is just to kind of fix up the bottom part, because we... Oh, to be fair, I don't think we need to fix up the bottom part too much. I was kind of thinking we might need to fix up the bottom part, but I think we're okay for at least now. We might have to do some jobs, though, kind of, well, fixing up this kind of holes, because right now it's a little weird. But aside from that, though, I'm happy with it. What we can do now, though, is start working on this villager by here. Because now, with that guy in place, we can essentially just copy him over here. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is wrong. Well, what's going on with those blocks underneath there, then? It seems like it's getting randomly placed. Okay, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some more cobblestone. More cobble and mossy cobble. And I think that should be okay. I think we should be good then. This is fun, though, because what this does, it actually challenges us. Like, it challenges us with our corners, which is something you don't really build a lot with in Minecraft. So this is actually definitely really, really cool. Definitely really, really cool. We just definitely need, though, some more mossy stone brick. And the same thing goes for here as well. Bomb. And now, dun. We can eat one of these cobblestone bricks. Grab ourselves some stone by that. Okay. Let's get back in. Let's see what we can try and do with this other villager. Let's see if it's going to make him look any better. It should be simple. Like, thing is, though, is that basically, now that we've got one of them in, on also as well, I didn't even notice. Well, on day 1250. Okay. We're now a quarter into, oh god, we're a quarter into this, to the 2000. Oh god. Oh no. That's a long time. It's a long time on this world. To be fair though, like after hitting the day 1000, it seemed to have gotten a lot more easier, which I like. I think the thing is though that a lot about Minecraft is that, or at least Minecraft hardcore, is that really it's the early days that are prone to killing you. At least in vanilla. It's probably different with modded, which I'd be fair, actually no. Let me rephrase that. It is difficult in modded. But what I like is that by at least surviving the initial first maybe 200, 300 days, where you get yourself like full netherite armor, you got yourself the majority of like, I don't know, beacons, yeah, you're fine. You're pretty much fine then. And then hopefully what we do by here is that we're just gonna bring ourselves in. I mean, I have to go a little bit like this. Boosh. Boosh. And I think that's pretty much everything. Let's go ahead and put some of these cobblestone back, though, because I kind of need the space. I kind of need the space in my inventory. Do I have any more fireworks, actually? I do have some more fireworks. Nice. Kaboosh. And same thing goes to the moss. Boom, 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 boom. So, the monster cobblestone's back. Let's go and grab ourselves some more stone brick. Seems to be something here. Oh, no, that's light grey. That's light grey. That's not what I want. That's not what I want, man. And then we'll just grab 2 stacks of the normal stuff. Because now we're just going to be building this boy up. We're going to be building this boy up. Kaboosh. Let's go. The only thing is, though, because of the fact that I'm trying to randomize blocks as I place them, I'm having to constantly switch between my mouse. Things are, a lot of people kind of use that game of fingers to just go in between like 1 and 2 or 5 and 6 whilst doing something like this. I cannot imagine how I'm trying to do that. So is this actually the same level? Okay, this is on the same level. Cool. Because I do know that a lot of people actually use things like number pads to get to what they want. But I cannot imagine like trying to build like that. Or trying to even PvP like that. It would be mega, mega difficult. Also, kaboosh. Kaboosh. We just gotta build this all the way up. There's no corner to this. So we can just go all the way up to a flat point. And then we'll stop by there. Kaboosh, kaboosh, kaboosh. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm going a little bit too high. Oh. Lovely. We're just gonna go up by 3 blocks though. A little bit like so. Mossy. Whatever. Let's go. Get out of here. We don't want your block there. We don't want the blocks there. Is this 3 blocks though? Yes, this is 3 blocks high, so we can just start crouching ourselves over with lovely Swift Sneak. Honestly, Swift Sneak has been an absolute gem. Swift Sneak has been an absolute gem to use. Because obviously, I remember when I was playing this game before that happened, and honestly, doing anything, crouching was terrible. But I guess like that's like similar to, I don't know, swimming. Swimming was an absolute pain back in the day. But now with like things like Depth Strider, it completely flipped that on its head, and now it's like one of the most easiest things to do, and one of the most easiest things to traverse. To be fair though, that's one thing about this game that, or Minecraft, that I'm a little bit worried about. Is that like, is it just gonna become like too easy? The thing is, I haven't seen much challenge in the game. Like, obviously, to be fair, like, I know that obviously this is a sandbox game. It's not meant to be challenging at all. It's meant to just be a playground, essentially. But it's like, when would we, at what point does it possibly occur to be like, okay, wait a minute, is there some sort of challenge? Maybe because things that you can still keep the sandbox aspect. You can still like if you're that much of a good player, you can easily overtake or easily overcome any challenge the game throws at you. But also it can be a smart game design choice that it's not challenging for the average Joe. Because obviously, to be fair, the Warden and the whole ancient city is a really good example of that. But we've already found ways now of cheesing it. Where you could just, I don't know, like, break a chest, go back up with the Elytra. Break a chest, go back up with the Elytra. Break a chest, go back up with the Elytra. And that's the only thing I'd say. Because obviously, before, like, there was a big challenge in getting the resources. But nowadays, it seems very, very easy. That's why I could do big build like this, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that you can do stuff like this with less headache. But it's like, maybe like some sort of master mode, like something like they have in Terraria could be a good idea. At least for those that are playing the game for like such a long period of time. Because obviously, like, think about it, like, if obviously I do know that if you stay in a certain area for long enough, it does actually start spawning more difficult enemies. That is actually a nice little fun fact. Like, if you test it out, if you stay in a specific spawn chunk for a period of time, the difficulty in that area does become bigger. So you get more of a chance of getting armored mobs and all that kind of stuff. Maybe have that be a little bit more quicker. And a little bit more drastic, like possibly like more difficult mobs in one area. So that it kind of that's the thing though, that'd be kind of interesting though. Like if you could make that more of a focal point, like if you stay in one area for too long, or if you stay in one area for a long period of time, the enemies in there would be difficult as hell. It would kind of encourage people to like plan their builds more. See, that would be interesting. Because like for example, let's say for example like in some like hardcore, or maybe you even have it in hard mode. So if anything difficulty hard, anything that's in a certain area will become even more difficult. That would actually have to make people to plan their builds more, so that they know, like, oh god, I'm gonna need to make sure that everything's in place before I do anything. See, this is gonna be a good idea. See, see, I got a good idea. See, I got some sort of noggin on me. Also, wait a minute, before I do carry on though, I need to kind of check. This case, so obviously this is gonna be the side that I want to copy. Like block by block. So if we go a little something like this. But to be fair though, I think genuinely though, the end, it's actually kind of easy. By playing so much in the end, I've kind of come to realize the end is actually a really easy place after you defeat the Ender Dragon. Like, after you defeat the Ender Dragon, there's hardly any threat. See, now that needs a bloody update. Definitely. Also, we can do a bit of this action, definitely. And then a bit of this action. And then, obviously, a bit of that action. We definitely need to start getting some of the head, though, in. So we'll do this quickly, actually, as well, whilst we're here. Actually, no, we won't. We'll do the arms first so that we can just easily go back and forth. So that we can easily go back and forth to each side, copying it. So, go a little bit more like this. We could even conjoin these two arms as well. We don't have to keep them separated, but that'll probably come in time anyway. And then a little bit more like this. Am I doing something wrong here? Am I doing something wrong here? 4. And I believe this is another 2. Because this side by here isn't, like, filled up. So I'm kind of thinking, like, Because obviously there's supposed to be like a three blocks before anything happens. You know what? I'm gonna actually do something here. I'm gonna go down to here. I'm gonna start building out this corner. So this, wow, I had to really work with some awkward angles here. I had to really work out with some awkward angles here. Oh god. Okay, so let's say we just do this so that we can get an idea. Ah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Is this Minecraft Pocket Edition? Yes, it is. You are exactly right. You are exactly right, Polish. This is in fact Minecraft Pocket Edition. I am making all my builds. Honestly, that would be an achievement. If I can, to be fair, have you seen the builds on Minecraft like Mobile Edition? Like honestly, have you actually seen those builds? They're actually sick. People are actually mega cracked. Also, as well, 2, so that it's kind of cornered inward, possibly. And then, so what happens with this? What is this? Also hi Flip. Oh, how's it going, bowlers? Hopefully doing okay, man. Hopefully a Monday has been pog so far. Yeah, literally what we're doing today is the standard, the pogging. We're playing games. We're just trying to figure out how we're gonna go ahead and make up these corner villages. We've already got one of them in place right now. They're a bit wonky. But Jesus Christ, is it hard to make a guy cornered? Okay. These guys are hard making it cornered. I'm trying to copy this guy by here as well, but I don't know. So that's going to be 2, 1, 2, 2. And then inward. 1, 2, 2, inward. And then... Oh, I now know. I know what I did wrong. Oh. That honestly, that noise, it reminds me of bloody... Well, what's that guy from bloody Madagascar? I can't remember. I woke up, played video games, went to the store, playing video games. I realized that I did not, yeah, I realized I forgot to eat anything. Ah! Well, that is a bit of an issue, I do have to say. A skill issue, possibly. But, wait, so... You haven't ate anything yet? My G. You... See, I could not think about not eating. I'm a hungry lad. I'm one hungry boy. If I don't eat, I'm gonna, like, starve. But that's just a slight inconvenience rather than a big oof. How is not eating a slight inconvenience? I feel like I'm starting to become more detached from my generation. Built diff. Honestly, fair. See, that's the thing, though. So for me personally, if I were to not eat for, like, if I don't eat for about 3 to 4 hours, I start feeling it. Like, I'm like, oh my god. There seems to be a lack of calories in my stomach. I'm scared for my well-being. That's okay, though. What games were you playing, though, if that's the case? Talking about anything else besides food. Kaboosh. And hopefully, this should be one of the final layers? Maybe? Maybe? Except you're somewhat physically active rather than me just going to the store once a month. Honestly fair. Honestly fair. See, that would make a bunch of sense. That would make a bunch of sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Coolio. Modded MC, sick. See, the thing is, though, is that... I still respect so many people that go into modded. I try my best to go into modded, man, but then I just realized that, goddamn, I'm bad at the game. Like, all I know is, like, the vanilla stuff, and then, bam, you completely lost me when it comes to anything to do with, modded. I still want to try modded, Vault Hunters, though. Like, modded Vault Hunters is something I do want to try at some point. Not without a shadow of a doubt. Also, what's happening here then? Oh yeah, wait a minute. I think I might have made it a bit too far out. No. Oh no. There seems to be a lack of skill. So that's obviously out by 1. Oh, and this is when it starts getting a little tricky. This is when it starts getting a little bit tricky. So basically, we're going to be making this go essentially around a little bit like so. There we go, a little bit like so. Kind of go back down to the most bottom block. Essentially, these are be about 4 blocks in width, and 4 blocks in girth. And one more. Coolio. And then hopefully... See, this side's going to be a bit difficult because we're going to need to try and replicate what we did on the other side. But we'll leave that for a second. I just want to try and make sure that we're just one side at a time. One side at a time. If we can do that for ourselves, then that's great. Also, what I could even do here is kind of smooth this out a bit. So that's a bit more of a cornered look. And now we're going down. And now we're going down. So, here. What we need to do is not be bad at the game, which is very much difficult for somebody of my skill. Go down to here. So it's going to be going down about 4 blocks. I need to go down a little bit more further, actually. Kaboosh. A little bit like so. So that's going to be going on for about 4 blocks. 4 blocks again, I think. There we go. So that's going to be a 2. 2. Lovely. And then we can go then and actually feed this both. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I think... Is this right? Oh, no. Yeah, this is right. Good, yep. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. What are you talking about? We're fine. You're fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. Gosh. Modded MC isn't that hard, especially the tech mods, but it's usually they just figuring out how to solve the problem. The problem being how to automate X with Y, or just generate more power on the current level. Although, that to be fair, that is... I think that's what probably I get so much of a problem with. I think, to be fair though, one thing I'm starting to realize as I play more and more games is how much I just enjoy a linear progression system. I think that's the thing though, is that whenever it starts using my brain, that's where you start losing me. But I think, yeah, definitely I don't think it's difficult. I think you can definitely get the hang of it, like something like Satisfactory. I know that, for example, Skeege, he loved that game. So Modded MC and Create literally is right up his alley. However, though, the most I ever played was a very linear story game. And I've never really had that experience when it comes to automation and kind of machinery. So that you can kind of just see 2 completely different players just right there. You can see it. There's in that one example, you saw 2 completely different players. Better start now than later. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's never too late. Never too late. And that's exactly right. Because then it's only gonna be a matter of time before you bloody life starts kicking you in the butt, and you're like, oh no, there seems to be a lack of skill. Oh no, lack of skill has come. It has coomed. But however though, I will do that once I play. Actually, to be fair, once I get through my yeah, I'll play automated Minecraft once I get through my games list. Okay, so expect me to start playing automated. Expect me to start playing Create once I'm in my 40s. No, so never. Gotcha. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, man, there's just so many good games out there. There's so many good games I gotta go see. Okay, I am not content until I've experienced all the good shit. Okay, and then I'll be happy sticking my head in one game. Sticking my head up the ass of another game is amazing. That's the thing, though. I guess that's probably what's getting me. Honestly, when it comes to just experiencing like modded Minecraft, is that there you go. Then go play them rather than being here playing in Minecraft, building in Minecraft. Oh, I actually am, honestly. To be fair, I actually am. I've been playing some Dark Souls. To be fair, though. To be fair, talking about my most recent gaming experiences. I've now gotten to the Wolf boss in Dark Souls Remastered. I don't want to fight him. Man. Like, oh. Like, man. The wolf boss in Dark Souls. I don't really want to fight. It's really difficult. He's really quick. I think it's actually true what they say about him. He is like one of the most difficult bosses in the game. I know that to do off stream, but imagine not getting bullied by chat. True. To be fair though, I think I might start. But to be fair though, I've got a few. To be fair, now that we've finished Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which, oh, brilliant. Okay, it's fantastic. Amnesia: The Dark Descent, great game. We'll obviously try and get through Rebirth and also The Bunker at some point. But I've got another game lined up that I feel like is going to be really, really fun. It was here on Epic Games for a little while. And it's been in my Epic library for a little while. And I feel like it's going to be about time we start getting into it. Flops can't beat a furry. Damn, he fell off. Man, what can I say? I'm the master at flopping. What can I say? I'm the master at flopping. And I'm just a master at flopping. Also, as well, what's happening here then? But what I'll do is that maybe I'll stream some gameplay. Maybe I'll stream some gameplay of my Dark Souls experience, so that everybody can see what absolute pain I'm going through. Because the thing is, though, is that like one thing I'm always a bit self-conscious of is that because of the fact that these games require a lot of attention, that I won't be speaking as much, and it probably won't be as entertaining as me like just constantly screaming. That's maybe one thing I'm going. What can I say except you're welcome? I can't remember the song. Okay, I can't remember the song, man. Don't judge me. But there we go. Well, how about this? Getting bullied by chat? Nah. Oh no, a high concentration game requires concentration. I know. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing about streaming, my G. Okay, that's the thing about streaming. You're technically also trying to entertain an audience at the same time. Okay? You're also trying to do the same thing at the same time. Okay, sadly, I cannot just sit silently for 3 hours, 12 hours actually, watching a going XQC style, watching a movie. You entertain the audience by screaming every time you die. Exactly. See, you got it. You got it. You got it, man. See, I'm trying. See, what can I say? I'm a connoisseur. I'm a connoisseur. Now, to be fair though, it is something I kind of want to progress. Just pull a Hassan and go to the bathroom and leave a video on in the background. Exactly. See, and that's what I'm trying to not become. That's what I'm trying not to become. Okay, is that so hard to ask? Is that so hard? Is that so hard to ask? I don't want to be him. Okay, I want to actually be like somewhat respected. Actually, have you actually seen the whole argument between Mudahar and XQC? There's actually a little bit of the dramas. I might be fair to be. Like, there's a little bit of drama, actually, between them both. Obviously, because of this whole argument that we're having right now. Or the whole joke we're having right now. Where XQC is just constantly leaving his stuff on in the background. I've seen Matto. I've seen the drama between XQC and Matto. There we go. Well, I'm gonna guess that then maybe Matto is Mutahar, but Yito. Is it Matto maybe a different person, possibly? I can't remember. But no, that is interesting because does not know who Matto is. Nope. Nope. I have a very small... I know who Dark Viper is and people like that, but I don't know who Matto is. Which is kind of strange, because I should probably know. I should probably know this. But, hey, what can I say except you're welcome. To be fair, though, like, yeah, I haven't seen that drama, though. Yeah, I think Mutahar did actually upload a video. I haven't watched it yet. About the whole drama between them. But basically on Twitter... yeah, it's basically, the thing is, I want to get into it, but it's like, it's just drama. It's just, I can't seem to bring myself to just watch that kind of drama. Like, I read it, I know what the argument's all about, and it's probably just going to be some theatrics now, to make it entertaining. It's Mr. Matthew, Dark Viper, Judge. Oh, wait, really? Hey, well, there we go then. We learn something new every day. We learn something new every day. Nah, though. Okay. Also, wait a minute. Let me quickly just check over here. So, we're going to be going like this. Pulling this down a little bit. And now we're going to be bringing this up by a few. Imagine Dragons. And that's going to be now going back by 4. Cool, yeah. So, yeah. The thing is, though, that whole... and that's the only thing I don't entirely like about the streaming space. Is that, yeah, there are a lot of people that just kind of leave their cams on. Or basically just leave their stuff on. And don't really contribute much to it. I guess that's something that I'm always a little bit worried about. When it comes to my streaming. That it's just mindless. And then there's obviously just, well, a video being played on the background or songs playing. Like, I obviously want to try and add something. My whole point is that, like, obviously, I think there's a very easy trap here, and that's just to stream because you don't really want to make anything. And I guess that's something I think we all gotta kind of see within streaming is that it is obviously a lot more easier, but I think there's... If you can't fairly at least make the video you're watching entertaining and add some sort of... Well, add something to it, then it's pretty much just redundant. It's pretty much just not cool. And then XQC said he would go into a debate on stream whenever Matto wants to and talk about the React content, which he agreed to, but, and I quote, "It's going to be not easy to prove something to someone with attention span of a worm in cocaine." Yeah, honestly, I have to be honest though. Mutahar and like everybody that like talks about bloody XQC about him having not a huge great attention span. Yeah, yeah. I've kind of been given that impression by him for a hot minute. Also, okay, so also as well, this is actually fine. We can actually pull this up by 1, and then we can start building this up. I think we might need though to put this down by 1. Yeah. From what I have seen from XQC, with all due respect, he doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing. Well, not knows what he's doing. But it's more like... I don't think he knows where he is. I guess that's just what happens, I guess, when you just stream for so many hours a day. I don't know. He's lacking in the smart part, yeah. I'm not saying I'm any better. I'm not saying I'm smarter than him. I'm not saying that... Because nobody's ever smarter than anybody else, but it's more like, it's more like, attention, obviously streaming for so many hours, and not really, well, I don't know, reading a book, has not really helped, with, his attention span. But no, though. I don't know, though. I don't know. I think just drama, like that type of drama, though, personally, I just don't. I don't mind, like, reading up on, or not reading up on, but, like, kind of understanding. But that's kind of where I'll just stop with it. Because, I don't know. It's going to be entertaining to see how this. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's going to be entertaining to see how this all kind of unfolds. Because I would love to see how Mutaha kind of fights back in a way. But, to be fair, though, I have to be honest, though, like... Mutaha is such a sick person. I really respect him as a content creator. It's like Moist Critical. Like those kind of people I really do respect as content creators. They are so cool. Like I think out of anybody, if I were gonna be like a content creator, I would love to have like the same kind of audience and the same kind of humor as them. Because it's so dry, but it's so smart as well. Like they know what they're talking about. Honestly, though, to be fair, I'm so happy I found like people like Moist Critical and Mutaha because they are really cool creators to watch. But as well, though, can I quickly just check though what's going on around here? Go down here a little bit like so, boom, 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 boom. But no, though, I just think that as long as you're making content, my whole argument though is that as long as you're making content. Again, do you want to be just an endless machine? It's all about, I guess to be fair, it's all about quality over quantity. Like, do you just want to be this endless machine that just constantly pumps out, just hours upon hours of content every single day, XQC, or do you want to actually like think about what you're putting out there, and realizing, wait a minute, is this something that is constructive? Is it actually something that the world maybe kind of wants? That's my whole argument with it. It's all about quality over quantity. I guess that's the main deal. But anyways, let's go ahead and drink some water, and let's also go ahead through this big old machine. Delicious. Delicious and nutritious. So, I mean, the drama started with the fact the person they react to uploads once a year, and ironically, but that person makes video the quality above. True. Honestly, to be fair, actually, yeah, that's. There we go. Then it goes back to that argument about obviously equality over quantity. I saw Lem Enino's video on the John F. Kennedy assassination. It slaps so hard. It slaps so hard, man. It was really, really good. I actually learned more about the John F. Kennedy assassination from that video, more than I did in school. more than I did in school. But, and like anywhere else. But, again, I think XQC probably just shows how that video is consumed. And how views are accumulated so many things. They miss a couple of things, but I guess they wanted to be safe from being JFK themselves. my guy L is just thinking, wait a minute, okay. Oh, but this is all a conspiracy. There's nothing wrong about this. Please don't go. Please no red dots in my window. No more red dots in my window, please. I love that. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But that's the thing, though, is that I think what XQC probably showed there was how content is consumed nowadays. Like, there's this one person that it's just a conspiracy, an unfunny joke, a big haha, not a real story. Exactly, not a real story. Definitely, the big haha. No, there was no conspiracy, no government involvement. Yay! All these conspiracies, they just convolute the process. Nah, though. That's the thing, though. Again, I think what XOC is showing is how content is consumed nowadays. It's constantly over and over and over again. There's hours and hours upon hours of content just constantly being uploaded. So even this guy that has put so much time and effort into his video, it will just get re-uploaded. it will just feed into this massive machine of YouTube's algorithm. And it won't be directly because, and it won't directly all feed back into the creator either. Like, other people will watch it and then just go on to the next thing. But I guess that's more of a... That's actually just showing how... yeah, the attention span... The whole attention span argument. Yeah, it's definitely has some merit. But I guess if you're a creator, then yeah, you shouldn't be just pumping... Yeah, watching that kind of stuff. Like, if... I don't know. To be fair, I wouldn't be able to really know how to kind of construct my argument here, because obviously I didn't necessarily watch that stream. So, but what I can say is that as long as if you're watching something like that video by that, because for example, I remember watching this another really good way of being able to give back to the video and not let it just be a re-upload essentially. Is to kind of maybe give your point of view, give your argument, or maybe what happened, how it kind of happened, and maybe if you have anything else to add. Like, for example, I know that for there's a person I watched called Legal Eagle. He watched good snippets of a bloody Better Call Saul episode. And he actually went into the lore behind it. Even though he full on just watched not the whole episode, but the one of the scenes. He actually contributed what it would be in a real life scenario, and how it would apply, and if it was realistic or not. So that stuff I actually like in terms of reaction content. You add in your piece to it, and add in what you know. But anyways, though, I don't know. It's an interesting argument because it's very relevant. It's very, very relevant. But something that I will definitely not be able to say and give my piece in one stream. So yeah. We reacted to The Little Mermaid, and everyone is praising him for reacting the way that he shows clips relevant to what he's talking about. Tweet. Shows clips relevant to what he's talking about. Exactly. I don't know. I think it's all about just... If you can... Because obviously, reaction content is fine. I understand why people... I watched reaction content. I watched a lot of reaction content when I was younger. And I still do now. To a certain degree. But it's if you can at least just find a way... And I think that... And that's the thing, though. Is that, even if you can contribute by maybe, just... being overly... maybe having a group of friends that are constantly talking over the episode. Maybe... not talking over the episode, but talking about the episode at each part. Maybe the whole group friend dynamic or anything like that. I guess that's another way of doing it. It's hard. It's actually genuinely hard to talk about this whole debate because it goes under fair use and shit. And that's such a grey area. It's such a huge grey area. There's understanding. Wait a minute. How does this fall under people being able to just share content? Because you can't, because you have to have reaction type content, but what constitutes a re-upload, and what is actually just fair use? I think that side of the internet and that side of everything just needs to be reworked a little bit. I guess my definition though of probably if I were to have put my 2 cents into it and say what my idea of fair use would be that as long as you can contribute something to it, maybe contribute, don't so badly on that. Exactly. It's more like a script. The thing is that you would know that XQC is clearly just re-uploading it, or Hassan, where he just goes and chucks on the video whilst he's having a pee. You know that is genuinely just re-uploading. And it's not fair use. You're not chucking anything. But you also know what the other side is and how it's being used properly with people like Legal Eagle showing clips to what is relevant. But then as soon as you say, okay, so what happens if we just chuck a group of friends into a room that watch this specific type of content and maybe just talk over it, like in a normal circumstance, is that fair use? Because you're just basically recording their reaction to that content. I think maybe a good way maybe going about it, if you were to do it something like that, is I know that there was this one channel I remember watching that like hid the video. I guess it maybe from some sort of copyright, but just show their reactions on top of that video. So maybe obviously the audio would play through, but the video wouldn't be played. So you just specifically see their reactions. But then again, like if you to re-upload, oh, dear, what? This is weird. This is weird. Ah, ah, I can't do it. I can't do it. So much stuff going on in my brain noggin. But either way, though, that should be, though, the villagers done. I think that's probably the best we're going to be able to make that, honestly. I think that the only problem is that the noses are just really small. Noses, in my opinion, just really, really small. I just hope that we can maybe make it a little bit more thicker. Maybe a little bit more curved. I don't know. I watched a podcast of somebody reacting to the Cruelty Squad, and you guessed it, they had no video of the movie. They are like, oh yeah, that part is cool. Yeah, I guess, see, that, I guess, would be under fair use. As long as they have no video of the movie, they can at least, like, it's like not really a re-upload. It's more like, it's a reaction. It's truly a reaction. Do you know what? That might be actually where we need to draw the line. Maybe reaction type content isolated is fine. But if the video is just commenting on the movie, that's good. Exactly. No video or anything, just comment on the movie, that's good. That, I would genuinely think is fair use. But as soon as you combine those two things, your genuine reaction where there's no theatrics or no like, it's your genuine reaction, like, you're bored, you're not saying anything, a cool part comes on, oh, that's cool, but there's no video playing? Bam. Cool. Or take clips if necessary to show the audience what you are showing. See, now that is actually a great area as well. I guess, do you know what? What may be a good idea is that whenever you talk about something, like maybe whenever you're talking about a part of the movie or part of the video, and or reacting, so like saying, oh wow, look at that part, or wow, that's pretty cool, shows a clip of that for as long as you're talking, and then put it off, bam. Then the full video when you're sitting in the corner is dog water. Well, then that's technically, but that's the thing though, that's what reaction type content is. I remember this one YouTuber that came out a little while ago. I can't remember what his name was. But he was J something? I can't remember his name. J something. He was a reaction creator. That's what it is. He just sits in the corner. It is dog shit because that's what it is. It's dog shit. Reaction type content is dog shit without the video, so that's what that's not what reaction content is. That's just what view farming is. Exactly. And I believe that's probably where the line definitely needs to be drawn, because I think anything above that, like, again, if you're just posting your genuine reaction with no video so that it's not technically getting re-uploaded, that's okay, because technically you're just literally showing off your reaction. But as soon as you re-upload that video without any context, bam, that's when it is like, no, you are smelly. No, you are smelly. And I think that's what kind of just got XQC right in the ass. That now it's caught up to him now. It's now caught up to him that, yeah, I shouldn't probably be doing this. Yeah, it seems like this is actually not a good idea. Because people are starting to catch on to it. Like, yeah, you are just re-uploading. Or you're doing a Hassan and then just start doing that. He shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But does he care enough? No. Exactly. And that's the issue. It doesn't just care. It's a money printer. Why would he turn it off? Exactly. So, and that's the really kind of sad part about it all, is that it is just a huge money printer. I think with the whole internet, it really does. It really has become quite like vulturish, like a word that well, I know a family member of mine uses. It's quite like vulture-like. Like it just swoops down and just like kind of just nabs this content. And like, because of the fact that literally the internet is just a huge money printer. If you know how to play it, it's like gambling, but with no stakes. If you don't make a video that doesn't work, then it's fine, because you're not losing any money on it unless you're like a huge company. But if you're like a solo creator like HCMC, you can make all these types of mistakes. It won't affect you. It won't affect you at all. I think, to be fair, though, there has to be... Because the thing is, people are getting insanely rich off of the internet. It does kind of put into question, like... Maybe there's something that... This is obviously more of a just, like, kind of leading on question. Like, should the internet be this easy to make... Like, obviously, again, if you know how to play it, you can make a lot of money with it. Like, obviously, XQC. But does that actually... But, like, should there be a limit to all this? Like, should there be, like, a limit to how much you're making? If, like, depending on the content you create? Because before, at least with big companies, there was a lot of... Like, with the big companies, there was... If you were going to make that much money, you couldn't just do it as one man. You'd have to have an entire workforce. Like, if you wanted to make the new Coca-Cola, you needed some backing. You needed some sort of pyramid scheme. But yeah, it seems like it's become a bit more easier. Insanely easy. Again, if you want to put the time into it, if you want to commit your whole life to making the internet money printer, then good for it. But like, should there be a limit? Like, should these people be like relative? Like, should the internet have revenue be relative to the person and what they're creating? Interesting conversation. Because it puts into perspective like the actual effort that's going into each and every video. Like, obviously, Mr. Beast, for example, although that like he's a bit of a meme, he puts genuinely millions into his content. So, yeah, of course he would have that back. Of course he would have, hopefully, millions back. But probably is not finding that millions with just ad revenue. So he has to go through other means. But should somebody like him be given more money? Because of the content he's producing? Compared to, I don't know, XQC, that's literally making bank from just reaction content. Interesting. Mr. Beast has the entire YouTube game figured out. He makes like 10 mil off a video, and he puts 9 in like the next video. That's the thing though, is that actually I've listened to many podcasts with him, and he genuinely doesn't make that much money from each video. That's actually really interesting. Is that Mr. Beast doesn't actually make a lot of money from each video. He has to do it through other sponsors. He has to do it through sponsors. He has to do it. Like, he can obviously make a decent amount of money. He can make a lot of money. But, yeah, sponsors and his own company, he has to get that money from. I think the last time I remember him talking is that, if you were to kind of, like, categorize his splits, it would be more like... YouTube revenue is like 20 to 30% of his revenue. Like, overall. Whereas, like, 50% is from, like, sponsors and, like, another 30% is from his company. But I think that kind of content, though, should be kind of promoted. Because at least then, you are contributing to the space. Like, you're actually providing something massive that only a small amount of people can actually afford. Not even, like, even put the effort into. Whereas XQC is just like literally not really putting that much effort besides just streaming so many hours that he's just become dull. Oh god. Oh, I do apologize. But no though. I don't know. There's lots of arguments about the whole YouTube space. There's lots of arguments with the whole content creation space. I think it's such a lovely platform. It's such a nice way to be able to make money on an individual scale. But you just see these bad apples kind of just take advantage of everybody's goodwill. And then it's just like, oh, that's a bit shitty. Oh, God. Why do do that, man? Like, come on, we're having fun here. We're having fun here, man. You just kind of ruined it. But as well, though, I believe what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and build up now some of these. And I should be okay then. Also, anyways, I'm going to go eat now, since I remembered again. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That would be, in fact, quite a good idea. What I'm going to do, though, is that actually be fair. I need to bloody get my view count on. There we go. Not view count. What I'm talking about, view count. I need to get my stream managers on. There we go. So what we're going to do is that we're going to continue on with this now. Well, I'm probably going to use up as much as I can here. Actually, to be fair, what we'll do is that we'll go ahead. We'll finish these 4 off by here. The cobbled layers, at least. And then I'll leave that then for today's stream. I think we made some mega progress. We've designed each and every one. That's the main thing I wanted to do today. I just wanted to be able to say that we designed each and every... well, not each... But basically, we had essentially now designed each and every villager. We just need to now... well, let's say, for example, we just need to now build them up. Because I wanted to at least, like, today, show you the process of making one of these. Because the likelihood now that I'm probably going to try and finish this off stream is very high. Because obviously, like, we were able to design the majority of the, like, obviously the corners. And also do about, I'd say pretty much one normally designed guy. We'll make the canvases then for each and every one. So then hopefully by the time I stream next, we can just get going on like probably the more funner part, which is, well, as we all know, making the actual the distinctive parts of each one. There we go. Obviously getting the hay bale hat and getting the glasses, getting the monocle. See, I cannot wait for all those. That's probably like the best part about this whole build is making like all these like hay bale hats and all that kind of stuff. This part is just very finicky because obviously there's a lot of designing and sculpting. And my G, I'm not a sculptor. Okay, I'm not a sculptor. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But hopefully though, do a bit of this action. Boom, boom, boom. That is another one done. Wait. Cobblestone. Monster cobblestone. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. And hopefully, because now, also as well, I've got some ideas as well about how. So, this is what I love doing because basically I daydream a lot about this world. No disrespect, I do think about this world quite a lot when in my own free time. Just kind of think about how we could progress it because it's nice. It is nice to kind of think about how we could progress it, what we can do with it, how we can make it look better. And I think I've got some ideas now as well about how to essentially make up the villager breeder. Because basically what it is that we are in a really good spot at the moment where the main planet is getting essentially almost finished. Like, it's getting almost finished. So we gotta start preparing now for what will essentially be like the actual villagers themselves. And what I'm kind of thinking is that I was going to do initially like some sort of like rotational thing. Some sort of like rotational thing around here. But I think what would be better is that we have like either a moon or something floating above the planet that will essentially just drop all of the villages just all the way down. Like it's basically just all the way down, G. That's what I'm thinking. Also, get all these in as well. Because obviously, what I'm going to do is that the main temple will be where we will essentially zombify and get the trades of the villages that we want. And then everything else. And then obviously the movement of them will then be dropped back down into the middle again. Because I think if I were to go ahead and add a zombie into each villager and have about 10 of them, have about 10 villages? Or have about 10 zombies per... Well, 10 zombies per layer or whatever, or 2 per villager. It'd be insanely annoying to try and do. So what I'm thinking, to kind of ease the process, we're going to make that an entirely different mechanism in the build. So essentially, everything will be in the temple, and then for just moving them around the place, we'll keep it. We'll keep all this end free. So we can also design what's going to be inside of the villages, because obviously, at the moment, we have nothing. At the moment, like, they're basically hollow. So it's obviously going to give us the chance as well to think about, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And also, boom, 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 boom. Also, it's actually, oh my god, it's actually coming in. It's kind of weird kind of seeing this build come together. It's been a long time coming. But to be fair, though, one thing I have realized about my moss farm, though, is that we really need more bones. We really need more bones. It's bad. It's, like, really bad. I'm gonna put... We need to get work onto some sort of, like, with a skeleton skull farm at some point. Because I can't do this. Okay, I can't do this, man. And we're gonna put that down by one more. And to be fair, we'll make a lot of this normal. There we go. So now, I believe that's everything. That's up by one more layer, though. That's not cool. That's up by one more layer. I think it's fine. Honestly, to be fair, that being uneven is fine. It just makes it like a little more different, which I like. Coolio, I think, do you know what? I'm happy with that. So, we have now officially gotten every single cobblestone base done inside of here. This is gonna look really, really weird. Like, being able to stand from the middle is gonna be very interesting. We can even get like a little bit of an idea now. Because you can just look around at exactly what villager you want and then just walk over to it. That's my whole idea. Is to be able to go literally to the villager that we want to go to. And like look at the villager we want and just walk to it. And literally just walk to it. We will have to have us go though a little more farther down because I want them to be a bit more menacing. Okay. So, put these back. I hope we don't need so much more cobblestone now. We just need to get ourselves a bunch more stone. Which that is for future me. That is just for future me. Kaboosh. Kaboosh. And let's get ourselves over here. So yes, I think this would be a great time to end today's stream. I think it would be a great time to end today's stream. We've been busy. We've been pogging. We've been honestly doing our bit, and I'm really happy with it. Let's go ahead and sleep. Get back to here, and end this stream off in day 1254. Knowing that a big another part of this build has been done. Let's go. Honestly, I'm really happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. So yes, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and just do what? I think what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and raid our boy Made up by Tron Wolf. I haven't given him a raid yet. I think that's him. No, that's not him. Nope, cancel. Cancel. Ah! There you go, cancel. Wait a minute, let's go ahead and... Yeah. Ah! Ah, Sean Wolfie. Okay, I see. There we go. Because I think a good old host definitely does help, I believe. Sean Wolfie. Yeah. Basically, I do hope that like a little bit of a host should hopefully help him. Help him in the algorithms. So I think that's the best thing we can do for him. But no, though. Yes. Guys, I just want to say thank you for today's stream. I really appreciate it. It's been mega, mega fun. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours of good damn fun. I'll go ahead now and do a bunch of work on this in my